Welcome to Nostalgic Necro, and today in the arena we are playing Gruul Delirium. Fighter Chen is doing very well with this deck. They have a 65% win rate based on 162 games, getting all the way from Platinum to Mythic with it. And I don't see this deck anymore very much in Standard. Whenever I play Ranked, I don't ever bump into it. It used to be very popular, so I kind of want to know, like, what happened to Gruul Delirium? Did they lose like a key piece that I'm not very aware of? If you go into Untapped, you'll see that this deck is still doing pretty well. It's considered a B tier deck with around a 54% win rate, but I personally never bump into it, so I don't know what happened to it really. But from what I can tell, Fighter Chen, the main difference that they've made to the other versions that I've seen on Untapped is they've cut out the Bushwhack, which for me is very interesting because I would want to keep this card in, its removal, but instead they've gone for the Heritage Reclamation, a very flexible card, lets you destroy an artifact, enchantment, or exile a card from a graveyard. And I think the reason for that is as follows. This card is very good against the problems that aggro currently has in the meta, which is Starcage and Authority of Consoles. Both of those cards are very, very problematic and can really slow us down. Whereas Bushwhack, while useful, maybe you go, look, I'm aggro, my whole point is just to attack in very quickly. You know, Delirium can make things very big, and we have the ability also to buff our creatures up with things like the Violent Urge and the Overprotect, so I can win the battle sort of in the, on the battlefield against creature versus creature, but once one of those authorities comes down, I don't really have an easy way to deal with it, so maybe that's the thinking there. And otherwise, this deck is very powerful. I've been playing a little bit in unranked prior to recording this video. It can go absolutely nuts. If you get fear of missing out with Delirium, and then you attack with something like the Wildfire Wickerfolk, which has haste, and also gets +1/+1 and trample if you have Delirium, so it becomes a 4/3, and then you Violent Urge it to give a double strike, and then you get another attack phase with the fear of missing out. It's very, very brutal, and you can take opponents down from quite a high life total to 0 very, very quickly. They don't see it really coming. Otherwise, this deck is doing some other interesting things. They've got the Cenote Scout. I'm not sure if most people are playing this in Delirium, but I think this card makes a lot of sense because it lets you dig for land and also put something in the graveyard, and that is very important for this deck. The Patchwork Beastie, of course, also very important to do the early game mill. Overprotect, like I said, and the Violent Urge are very good cards to either protect our creature or go for that final lethal blow. And then we have the Keen-Eyed Curator, very powerful card if you can get it to exile stuff from the graveyard, and also really good in the mirror because you can exile stuff from your opponent's graveyard. Breakout is absolutely crucial for this deck. Usually what you want to do is you want to break out, find Fear of Missing Out, because this is one of our most powerful 2-drops, and then hopefully you want to bin the Balustrade Wurm. Don't know how to pronounce it exactly. I've never actually seen this card, but essentially once you have Delirium, you can play it for 4 mana from the graveyard. It also can't be counted as trample haste, so you bin that and then hopefully play it on turn 4, thus putting your opponent under tremendous pressure. And for the 3-drop slot, we have the Screaming Nemesis. I think this is just a very powerful card, and then Tersa helps us get the whole Delirium thing going because you can discard and draw. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. And as always, I may be the Nostalgic Necro, but I'm putting my nostalgia aside because I want to find out. Fighter Chen got all the way from Plat to Mythic with it. I currently want to get to Diamond. Can I do it? Let's find out in the arena today. Okay, Gruul Delirium. Never tried it before. Pretty keen to give it a go. I've been playing a couple of games in Unranked, trying to learn the ins and outs. I think this is a decent hand. Obviously, not going first is not great. And we don't have a 1-drop as well. Opponent plays a tapped land. So, what do we go for? Breakouts? Definitely the fear of missing out. And we want to get something in the bin. Could this be artifact still? If it is artifacts, we want the Heritage Reclamation. Yes, I'm going to just bin a land. But another Heritage Reclamation. Opponent has a way of dealing with the fear of missing out? What's that? What is this? Just 3 damage by attacking or blocking creature. Nice. Never seen that before. Okay, opponent's doing some interesting things here. Let's test them for the counter. Just through. Just not. I've not seen this. I've seen the. What's the other card called? Elspeth's Smite. Okay, opponent counters that. I really wish I'd been the Reclamation. Heritage Reclamation now. Let's go for this again. Can you take you? Wish I had an Overprotect. Okay. See if we can get opponent to tap out here to kill this thing with a sweeper or something like that. Pinnacle Star Cage, we can actually kill that. That's why this card is in here. That is very good. Fear of missing out. Okay, so can we... The opponent's got 2 mana, but we know they've got the... I don't think we go for it right now. I think we try pressurizing them into the sweeper. What do we discard here though? I don't want to discard anything. I need all my stuff. Still gonna play this out. Scout. We'll keep the scouts. They have another Star Cage. I'm gonna be really sad that I dropped this. Maybe I shouldn't have played anything that turn. I don't know. Elspeth. Interesting. So, I think, can we just win this turn? I think we might be able to because of the double strike. Let's just think here. So it's going to be 8. 8. The double strike is... So yeah, the double strike and +1, so it's 10. Yeah, I think we can just win here. Do this. Give you... Oh, I don't... Oh no, I don't have the... Red mana? Oh boy. That's insane. I could have just played this, right? Why didn't I? Oh, I didn't play it before combat. Oh boy, that's a ridiculous mistake. Oh man. Well, let's see. If opponent has a sweeper, we're just going to be dead here. Okay, they can return 2 things. We might be able to save the situation, but that is insane. I have to take full responsibility there. I think we're going to be okay somehow. Oh boy, I've got to concentrate, man.
More heroes for the cause.
Okay, get the land down. Might draw the Overprotect. Would that help us? Hold on, I just have to make sure that I've got enough land. So I need black. So we do red. So this way we can play the other Wickerfolk as well. Okay. So face here. Let's see what opponent does. They block there. And there. There and there. Okay, so we just do the surge. Well, I made that way hard on myself than I needed to, but still got the win. But just always remember, check your lands. Check your lands. Okay, it was nice to start with a win there, even though I did mess up the whole land thing. I will try to be more aware of that going forward. Oh man, this is ridiculous. We just got to get the Delirium and these things are going to go nuts. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, lands. Check your lands. That is the rule from now on. Let's see what we're up against here. Yes. Guess we go for this, even though it means we take a little bit of damage. Let's see what opponent is here before we commit to anything. Looks like it might be... Could this be Dimir? Not really sure what's up here yet. We will happily mill. That is good. Okay, Reclamation Heritage is good. Just in case they have something like a Star Cage. Do we just keep going for this? I think so. We haven't seen any sweeper colors. I mean, we don't know what's going on yet. Just keep applying the pressure here. They have Star Cage, we're okay. Okay, looks like it's more a mono black or Dimir kind of deck going on here. Ah, thank you very much. So do we just go for this now? We can just double strike them right now. It's so much damage. Or we wait one turn. We're not going to get a better shot here, right? They're fully tapped out. I think we just go for it while we can here. Next turn we got 7 and then this is also more. When it's going to play something, we have to be able to get through whatever they play this turn. I just think that's the right play because they were tapped out. I know you want to kind of use this as the finisher, but you know, now they have open mana. Oh, another one of these? That's ridiculous. I think we're just going for max pressure here. I don't think we have any other strategy. Opponent would need 2 removal spells here. Oof, get the second win with Delirium. I mean, what a hand to draw though. I mean, all the hasty creatures, that's really good. And they all got Delirium. Very, very powerful. Okay, feeling good right now. 2 wins in a row. Man, that is so sweet. We go first again. Man, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty keen to try out this Wurm. I think with this Wurm, you're kind of supposed to discard it and play it from your graveyard. I think that's kind of the plan here. Okay, I think our goal here, try and attack with this and then protect it, because we don't really have any other creatures right now. We have to hope that they don't have a way of killing this, and if they do, they don't do it right now. At least let us untap first. I think that's our best bet here. Ooh, that's nice. I should have probably explored first, right? Laid the scout here. That in the bin, and that's the whole point. So now once we have Delirium, which I know we don't currently, we can play it for 4 mana from the graveyard. Pretty cool, right? Okay. 2 mana. Do we hold the Overprotect, or do we just go for Breakout? And this is so much pressure. They're definitely going to want to target this. Let's just go for Breakout here. Negates. I'm reasonably happy with that, I think. We forced them to tap out, so they couldn't deal with the problem they wanted to deal with, which was this Wickerfolk. Can we win this turn? We can get 6. What is in the graveyard? We have a creature and sorcery. So once this is in the graveyard, we have 3. But we don't have a creature. Well, let's explore here and see if we can actually find something. Sorry, we do have a creature. What don't we have? Oh man, this is so good. But it also powers up Delirium in the graveyard. I don't think we say no to haste though. Haste is so good against them. They want to remove it. Okay. That's not good. All our Delirium is gone, but we do have this still. I think we still hold the Overprotect here. Okay, let's use it now. The opponent for 3. They got to deal with all these creatures, plus we have a 3/2 haste. I think we're looking good. Opponent stocks up, they got 1 mana. No way they can get out of this situation, so I'm happy to start celebrating already. Okay, they have an untapped land, they play Momentum Breaker. And we get the game there, that is really, really nice. Oof, deck is feeling really good right now, I'm very happy with it. Okay, kind of on a roll now, but I am trying not to get too excited because I know how quickly things can change in the arena. This is a very good hand if we draw 1 more land. If we get mana screwed, we're going to be really sad. Turn 2 Breakout is really good. Green. Ooh, elves. Okay, can we hit this land? We don't hit the land. Fear of missing out is good. Helps us try and find land. We bin this thing. Natural bin target for this deck. No land. Okay, well, we're going to have to hit this land next turn, or I am kind of worried. Hydra. No land. Oof. I think we keep digging for the land, right? Don't think we need this against them. Okay, we hit land. And just tapped. Well, it's a tall order, but if we can get down Tersa and get Delirium, we might be able to win. If we draw land, we can actually hit for a lot, right? Okay, they seem like they want to kill one of these Fear of Missing Outs. Makes total sense. And hit us for 4. I think we're going for this. We're gonna have to hit land here though, because then we can get this Violent Urge going. Definitely get rid of you. And you? We hit land, but it's not the land we need. Wow, what do we do now? Don't like our situation. I don't think we can afford to lose this Fear of Missing Out. If this dies, we have no way of getting them down to... If we just hold tight here, I don't think we can afford to attack into this. Because if we lose the Fear of Missing Out, they block with a bird. I think we just lose. We got to get them down from 16 to 0 somehow. See if they can just kill us this turn. They can. Or almost they can. Oh, and they have Ouroboros? Oof, nice. Okay, is there any way we can survive? No. I mean, we can block you and you, but we're just dead. Down to 15. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, all good things must come to an end, and after a very blistering start, taking the first loss there, getting a little bit screwed up with the mana, but that's part of the game, Move on to the next one. Okay, taking that first loss to mono green Landfall doesn't feel good. Can we recover? Opponent goes first. We have 2 breakouts, which is pretty nice. We also have a turn 1 play. I think if we're on the draw, this is not the worst hand, right? So, just get starting town down. No, let's just get this down so that it activates our Verge, right? Pay the 2 life. Do this. And another breakout. Let's just get this in the bin. We have 2. We need to get Delirium going. That's key for this deck, I think. Even though breakout is very, very good. Voice of Victory. Okay, breakout here. You're missing out. Great. If we can bin the starting town. The Violent Urge is good. I think we attack here, right? Don't want this Voice of Victory coming into us. What are you? When Toby enters, create a 4/4 beast. This token can't attack or block alone. As long as you control 4 or more. Overprotect is pretty nice. So, what do we have in the bin? We have a sorcery and a land. We need an instant. And something else. An instant and a creature. So we could bin 2 of these things and get Delirium going. It's not the worst situation, right, having Delirium? Or we break out and then do what? Let's go for Tersa here. Now, what do we bin? You or you? I like both of you so much. I think it has to be the Overprotect though. Okay. So, this, I tell you, this creature can't attack or block alone. An attack with Tersa. We just hold one more turn here. Dollmaker's Shop. Does the opponent have some way of buffing up this creature? Whenever a non attacks, create 200 our token. Creatures you control have base power each equal. So they got to unlock this. Why did the opponent attack with the Voice of Victory? Do they have some trick? Guess we'll find out. Okay, we're gonna have to do a lot this turn. Oh man, can we actually win this turn? Probably not, right? It's not. We don't have enough. We need pay 2. If we do this and hit another Fear of Missing Out of the breakout, maybe we can deal enough damage to win this turn. Other option is to hold the Nemesis back as a blocker. I like this better. Okay, Fear of Missing Out. Yes, please. Yes, we binned this one. We won't really have time for it now. Okay. Let's just think here. With the Urge, we can... So we pump up the Tersa. It's going to be 6. It's going to be 4. But we're going to get another attack trigger with it. I think we do it like this, right? We only attack with one of the Fear of Missing Outs. Just see if I'm right about this. And then the next combat phase, we attack with the other one. And therefore, we get more double attack triggers with our double striker. Okay, blockers. Okay, opponent blocks there. So we go for the Urge here. Then we attack again. I guess it doesn't have trample. Okay, that's actually something I didn't realize. No trample. That's kind of a disadvantage here. I mean, it was a cool attack phase, I'll give you that much. That was awesome. Okay. Got them down to 6. If that trample, we could have won. An opponent hit us for 8. I think we might be okay here. They scoop. Oof. Okay, I think that's the right way to do it if you have multiple fear of missing out. So let me know in the comments if I don't understand something with this. But I think the key is, especially if you have a trampler, you want to attack only with a 1 so that when you get another attack phase, you can target the same creature that has double strike again. And I think that's kind of how you do it. That's kind of, I learned that because with the Arden, which I also like with the Rakdos play, that's kind of how you do it as well. So, okay, nice to get the win there. Get back on winning ways. And good hand. Are we on the play? No, we're not on the play. We do have a good hand though with a double patchwork, and we can pay 2 life to get our stuff going. And this is pretty good, right? This helps fuel Delirium. And the breakout's very good also. We'll try this. We will try this. When it goes first. On the play, this will be such an awesome hand. Okay, opponent has come back. We will keep our 7. Tiny Bones. How you doing, buddy? I like Tiny Bones. Such a little rascal. Opponent does nothing. I assume that they have got some connection issue. But we will keep going. Okay, they've come back. Well, now I feel kind of bad. I think I'd rather get another one of these down and try get the Delirium going as quickly as possible. I think that's better than Breakout. Kind of feels weird leaving 1 open mana, but I think that's very good. If we can get Delirium, we're going to be in very good shape here. Scavenging Ooze. Yes. Yes. Start with Breakout. Definitely take the fear of missing out, giving us double attack phases. I think that's the best card here. Probably bin one of these. We have enough of all the lands we need. Okay. Let's get this down tapped. I can attack with you. This Ooze is fine. And we really want to hit our Delirium next turn. Very crucial. Oh, you know, I should have actually just binned the worm, right? Whoops. Not the land. This worm could have been actually pretty good in the graveyard. Oh, right. Oh, I forgot. They can actually take away our Delirium. Whoops. I actually didn't realize that. Yes, that's actually a very good card for them against us. We're gonna have to find another way to get to win here, actually. These patchworks are useless. Okay, I just realized that. This could actually come in handy then. I'm glad I didn't discard it. Oh man, this is the perfect card against us. I think we might end up losing this game because of that. Can't really attack through anymore. And the opponent did nothing on turn 1. Damn, they really taught me a lesson here. We'll keep milling. We are milling a lot. So they've got 1 mana open. Sorcery land instant. Can we get out of this situation? Overprotect. Fortunately, they know about it, so we can't bait them into the block. Might as well play you. On attack? Oh boy, this thing is just absolutely destroys us. I think this deck does have removal. It's got the card that deals damage equal to the power, I think. I forget the name of that card. I must double check afterwards because that's actually pretty important to be aware of. Is Overprotect even useful? Not really. Maybe these double worms can do it? I'll be honest, when this ooze came down, I did not realize how bad our situation was going to be. I kind of just forgot about its other ability. If it wasn't for that, we'd be flying high right now, you know, we'd be absolutely... I guess we just bin this. I don't actually know what we do here. I think we need land. Okay, we actually hit land. That's something. That is something. Can opponent shut down our Delirium? I'm actually not sure. What do they have to take? Okay, they take the worm. So they do shut down Delirium. So we can't do anything. Man, if we had another creature in the graveyard... Opponent takes it. They've got no fear of us at the moment. Oh man, this ooze. This ooze! I hate it! What a perfect card to just counter us completely. Okay. Should we scoop here? Let's scoop here. I think this game is kind of boring at this point. We can't really do our thing. They got this Hydra that's just going to explode, and, you know, it is what it is. Okay, in the last game, opponent had the perfect answer for our creature, and I really feel kind of sorry for myself, to be honest. Let's see if we can make up for it. I mean, this is great. Just have to hope that opponent doesn't have that card again, basically. Ah. We're against Dimir Midrange. It's a tough game, tough matchup. Okay. Let's go for breakout here, or do we just go... I like getting another one of these down. Maybe it's the wrong move. What I like about getting another one of these down is that you really hit your Delirium quickly this way. But then we have nothing for Kaito, but Kaito doesn't come down next turn. Okay, let's go for the breakout. Get the scout down. Hitting land is actually pretty good. I'm happy to attack here. I'd like to keep the number of creatures low. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that actually. My big fear is that they Kaito in something. I'm fine with that. Next turn we can Patchwork and play something. Cecil. Another Siren. Okay, it's good in the graveyard. I think we try... What do we need to get in the graveyard? We need sorcery creature, so we want to get the... Okay, wait, let me just think. So we're definitely starting with you to get Delirium. And we are binning a land so we can play the Beastie, right? Got another Beastie now, and these Beasties are big boys. Happy to attack here, I think. Let's try and keep this board clean. Let's see if it's Kaito. Kaito will be bad, but we do have the ability to attack into it. It's not too bad. And we have Delirium. Man, if we can get this down, this will be awesome. We just need a land and we can play this from the graveyard. And it doesn't attack. Yes. Oof. Okay. Let's go for max damage here, I think. And it's going to have removal for something. Maybe it's the... I was going to say it's the... what's the card I'm thinking of? Blood Pizzadrana? Attack. Let you have another attack phase. I think they're put under a lot of pressure here. Opponent decides to take it all. Go for this. I don't think these decks generally play sweepers. I know my version has that ballad, but I don't think most people are running that. If they do, it'll be pretty sad, but they can only do it for 3. Opponent scoops! Nice to get a win over Dimir Midrange. That deck scares me. They can really lock you down, but this deck has got some good tools to apply constant pressure. Very, very powerful. Okay, last game got a win over Dimir Midrange. What is up next? We go first. I like going first. I like a 1-drop, 2 breakouts. Man, this is a good hand. This is a really good hand. Get the scout down. Land. Means we can actually... No, we can't play this yet. So, I think we just go for breakout, and next turn we can go for the patchwork. Oh, we got another one here? Okay, it's got haste. Kind of sad when this thing has haste but can't do much. It's okay. Got another shot at this breakout next turn. Opponent is playing Golgari. That's, ooh, bats. Always irritating. They'll take the breakout, I think. I think they're going to take breakout, surely. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty bad. I would have liked to keep my breakout there. Fear of missing out is fantastic. We need to get creature in the bin. So we obviously go for our worm. Yes, we go for the worm. Such a nice combo with the worm and the... Okay, we get this down. Might as well. Otherwise it comes tapped from now on. Go for you. Attack. Now we should have Delirium next turn, and this worm comes from 4/4. Let's see if we can actually get it, and what opponents got up their sleeve this turn. This is an important turn for them. Strategic Betrayal. Okay. Oh no! We lose everything. I should have sacrificed the beastie. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Whoops. I guess maybe it's okay that we didn't sacrifice the beastie. Because now we have an attack. They can attack again. What a ridiculous situation. And now we have no gas. Oh man, opponent really got out of hand there. Do they have another one? If they have another one, we're just dead. Bloodletter. Okay, we need something really good here. Oof, that is pretty good. I mean, it doesn't solve all our problems, but it solves some of them. Opponent blocks. I think we use this to kill the Bloodletter. Don't think we can allow this Bloodletter to live. Oh boy, this game is tight. We're a little bit flooded here. Unstoppable Slasher. Man, that Strategic Betrayal made this game very interesting. I was kind of feeling like everything is just fine. So this has Death Touch. But if we give our thing Double Strike, we keep it. Oh, it has First Strike. Sorry, not Double Strike. Why do I think it gets First Strike? Oh, if it's Delirium, it gets Double Strike. So we can either go here and hit them for 8. Or we kill the Slasher. And because we have Double Strike... Oh, I think we have to keep all our stuff. I don't think we can afford to lose our stuff. Man, that Strategic Betrayal really got me. Or a Boroid. Oof, wow. Okay, well, we're gonna have to draw something really good here. Like, really good. Land is not good. Screaming Nemesis. Screaming Nemesis is kind of interesting. Play the Nemesis here. I think we have to hold it back as a block. All this stuff is going to get insanely big now. They get a huge bat. They swing to 9. Okay, we're going to need something, again, really good here. Not sure what, but something. Land is not good enough. Oh boy, I think we just lost this game, huh? I mean, they got this to block, so we can't even attack with these guys. If we just attack with this, they let it through. Whew. Yeah, we're just toast. Okay, I think we're just toast, yeah. Ah, man, I tell you what, this deck is so good if opponents just doesn't have the graveyard hate piece, and as soon as they do, it just takes you completely off balance. And maybe that's something I need to learn how to play with this deck better, not to somehow to maybe play a bit differently so that if opponent does have something for the graveyard, I can account for it, because currently I'm not really thinking about it too much. But I like this deck a lot. It seems very powerful to me, and you know, I ranked up with it, I think, quite nicely today. Not insanely, I'm still like, you know, not all the way to diamond, but that's pretty good. Welcome back. I put my nostalgia aside because I wanted to try out Gruul Delirium for the very first time, and based on my experience today, this deck is very, very powerful. I actually did end up hitting diamond with it. After recording the video, I played a couple more games and I hit diamond pretty easily, actually. I genuinely don't understand why I don't see this deck on the ladder much. A lot of people play arena and they want to rank up quick, and this deck felt to me like you could rank up very quick with it. It's aggro, so the games are pretty quick and you can really just blitz your opponents a lot of the time. The key thing that I learned playing this deck is that you mustn't be stingy putting things into your graveyard. For example, let's say you get down the Cenote Scout and you explore and you really like the card on top. Of course it's situational, but as a general rule of thumb, if it's going to help you get to Delirium faster, put it into the graveyard. Same thing with the fear of missing out. You play it and sometimes you have to discard like an instant, and you have in your hand something like the Violent Urge or the Overprotect, and you really, really don't want to lose those cards because they're so good. But again, more often than not, it actually makes sense to just get that into the graveyard. Once Delirium gets going in this deck, that's when you can really start doing explosive things, and for example, giving your things double strike with the Urge, and then they also can come down with haste, and it's very, very powerful from that point on. So that's kind of like the rule of thumb I would learn, that I sort of learned. Get your stuff into the graveyard to fuel Delirium as quickly as possible, and don't be scared to just bin your stuff. Then obviously, if your opponent has the perfect card, Strategic Betrayal, Rest in Peace, the Ooze thing that, you know, allows you to exile stuff from the graveyard, yes, you're going to be in trouble and you're probably going to lose that game. The question then becomes, what is the best card in the current standard to play to deal with that? I actually really like the Heritage Reclamation. I totally understand why Fighter Chan did this in place of the Bushwhack. Yes, there are creatures that, you know, sort of exile the graveyard and they are problematic, but I think just being able to deal with any artifact or enchantment, or even just exile a card in a sort of mirror match and draw a card, felt to me like it's pretty good. And yes, there will be times where you go, oh, I wish I had the Bushwhack, but I guarantee if you had the Bushwhack, there'll be times where you go, oh, I wish you had the Heritage Reclamation. For example, you could take out the Rest in Peace with that and therefore get your Delirium starting to get going again. So yeah, I find this deck very powerful and I think you can rank up with it. I'm genuinely impressed with how strong it is, but that'll be the gameplay for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, stay tuned and hit the subscribe button, because there's going to be more nostalgic Necro coming soon.